subwoofer out of Suburban. Been sitting inside of the laundry room for the past, I don't know, 3 months. This place is an absolute disaster again. You guys should have known that this was coming eventually. I always have to do this. And my mind says no video or video hanging out with me while I clean. What can I say? You know, I'm still really upset about this, Braven. I don't know how this happened.
Yeah, I mean,
how'd the BB gun get broken, bro?
I was upset about that too. We had that thing forever.
I don't know. I wonder if we can get a new stock for it. It was always just chilling back there behind the door. I'd assume it probably got stuck between some shit and the door slamming into it and it cracked. Dude, you know how many freaking pigeons I've headshotted with this son of a bitch? I remember one whenever you were like really young and you were like really upset about it.
Yeah.
No! Look at the blood! That's exactly what you said. I'm like, and then a year later you went out dove hunting with freaking Chad.
Oh yeah. Even then it was pretty goresome for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
You've always been such a good kid.
Yeah, you're so good at heart, man.
Yeah.
I care for kids.
Yeah, everything has gotten kind of like crazy and behind around here. Like not only just cleaning up, because I mean everything's cluttered, bro. Like we got parts over here taking up this entire workbench. Yeah. Like there's just stuff everywhere, and it's all stuff I can't just like get rid of because it all goes to different things. And like the boxes. That's the box for my Holly and the aux beam thing. I could probably throw that away. I don't know, man. Oh, this. We got nuts and bolts all over the damn place. And I still haven't made my little nut and bolt storage that I was going to turn this into. If you guys know, underneath that is where I did have the zinc coating stuff that never really panned out. So I'm going to turn that into nut and bolt storage, but I got to close off those holes. There's just a lot of stuff around here that needs to be done, man. And for me to really work on projects, I have to kind of clean this stuff up. Oh, I know I've said this before, but one of these damn days I need to completely empty this laundry room out and finish drywalling, because that's just all studs all the way around, and it would be nice to completely drywall this all in and paint it, make it look like a normal room, you know, like it's actually finished. Add it to the list of projects, man. Alright, now I'm gonna put all the car wash related bottles and crap all up here. I used to have this completely filled with spray paint, and now I have a cabinet out back that I put all the spray paint in. So if I move all the car wash stuff from there, put it up there, that will open up a big shelf that I can put larger things on that's all over the ground, you know? Well, I have gotten this as cleaned up as I'm going to be able to do so right now. Clear a lot of room on the shelves. This is kind of a bunch of different things. This is mostly all new parts, like random companies send me to do videos on, you know, like I got so many freaking dash cams. I have like, there's 2 or 3 dash cams right there. And then like, I don't know, well, that's a fuel pump wiring kit. Then like this kind of stuff, car siren, horn, mic, speaker system, like just a bunch of random shit, bro. Little companies send me. It's all like Chinese companies, bro. They send me stuff and they're like, yeah, make a video. And then my emails blow up like, what haven't we gotten our email yet? Our video. We send you product. We want the video. I'm like, bro, I told you can send it out. If I get around to making a video on it, I'll make a video on it. Anyhow, I have a lot of random nuts and bolts inside of this. It's all freaking nuts and bolts. Inside of this, it's all freaking nuts and bolts. I need to kind of get going on an area to put all of that, because you come out here, I got an oil pan full of nuts and bolts, and I got this thing over here, nuts and bolts. It's just stuff is everywhere, bro. And it's that kind of stuff that like you don't want to throw away, because call me a pack rat all you want, but whenever you work on cars as often as we do around here, it's huge to have a little collection of just random shit like that. Dun dun dun. Now I had a hook on the wall to hold this, but it must be gone. What's happening? Oh, I moved this whole thing over. That's right. So now it comes up where the damn plugs are at. Huh, nice. Anyhow, this is what I was talking about, man. I just need to close off these holes. Probably just gonna put a piece of plywood maybe on the bottom. I was thinking about putting something on the inside to cover it, but may as well just put it on the bottom, because if I put it on the inside, then I gotta notch all around all this stuff again. Find me a piece of wood. What in the hell? I think that's a little too long, buddy.
I was kind of thinking about making a tank.
A tank?
You know.
Is that your barrel?
Yep.
Huh. Nice. Anyhow, Braven went and got some new wheels. Oh, are these the ones that don't take air?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Look at that, Tubby. Hell yeah. That's freaking nice.
Should last a little longer.
Yeah, a lot longer. Now we just need 4 more.
4 more of these carts?
No, 4 more of those wheels for the workbench in there.
Yeah.
That's sick. How much were these ones?
Like $7.50 a piece.
$7.50?
Yeah.
See, that ain't bad.
It wasn't horrible.
No, you got these to work.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, I think you need something thicker than that. Those are just gonna bow with it. There isn't any 2x6 back there? Or 2x4?
There is, but it's all nice wood. This is kind of the ugly stepchild at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna bow with it.
We'll see.
I mean, you could try. I'll stand on it. Oh shit! That boy's gonna roll now. Nice. That's gonna roll now, huh, Toby?
Look at these.
Yeah, damn, bro. You really messed those things up.
Sure did. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, I think the thing definitely needed a new set of wheels. Good lord.
We couldn't barely roll the cart with those on it, like with no weight on it.
Yeah. You ready? You're gonna pull your cab off today?
Yeah.
Sick.
I want to make the cart a little bit more functional.
Yeah. Yeah, Braven's been cleaning up out here while I've been in the laundry room cleaning up. He got all this area all cleared. My daughter finally picked up her truck, so now we have one of the vehicles out of the yard. But yeah, this is all for his Colorado, so all Colorado stuff. So it's a little bit organized. I don't think that's gonna stay there for long. That.
I just moved it.
Yeah. Look at that, man. It's all closed in. Now we can just simply... Hey, there's a thermostat housing in there. You'll never know what you're gonna find. Look, heater line. This is the little hold down for the heater lines on like a Tahoe or something. Look at that. So, we are going to try to kind of organize this. Baby is.
Yeah.
So, what I would say is the center is just nuts. So, like washers and nuts. And then this will be all bolts and that will be all bolts. Because I guarantee you there's going to be a lot more bolts than there are nuts.
And that's going to be for random stuff?
Yeah, you can just throw all the weird stuff over here. So then again, I feel like we ought to just leave the weird stuff in here.
We'll see at the end.
Yeah.
Just so I can go through stuff.
Washer. Oh, actually, you could just start off with this, and you can throw a bolt. Bolt. Look at that. Non-VTEC LS. LS as in Honda engine. That's one of the little rockers for the valve train. Bolt. Washer. Bolt. Washer. Bolt. This is gonna be fun, babe. Why do you get to do the fun part? IRA.
It's a Euro.
IRA.
It's actually JRA. All right, go.
I was thinking Sons of Anarchy, babe.
Oh. It's
Nut.
What is this?
It's a lug nut.
So lug nut's considered a nut?
Yeah, lug nut's considered a nut. It has the word nut in it.
Well,
look, lug nut.
Well, you get
Lug
in
nut.
this one then.
Lug nut. Lug nut. Lug nut. Lug nut. Lug nut. There's a lot of lug nuts. Look, a clip. Lug nut. Lug nut. Lug nut.
What about?
Got some that. Throw it in that bucket.
Okay, bye. Can you bring me more?
I'll bring more.
Yay. Oh, money.
The money's mine.
What's yours is mine.
I guess for some of these there's gonna be like screws.
Yeah.
See, these would be nice. Like, I almost feel like I should separate
I was
this
gonna
so
say
we have
you
a
should
little
separate
screw
it.
section.
Yeah. Still there. Make a separation.
All right, come on.
Thank you.
Separation.
Oh my god.
Oh, I got more for you, baby.
Is that it, baby?
No.
Oh god.
There's more than this.
Are you gonna reinforce it?
What?
Are you gonna reinforce it?
It should hold.
Yeah, not it for pickup. I am not playing 1500 pickup bolts.
All right, baby, I'm leaving you to it. I gotta go help Braden.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, this is gonna be so sick.
Yeah.
So far, this is gonna be bolts, and this large area over here is gonna be bolts. What I'm thinking is I might eventually, like, just kind of slowly separate it to where it's like kind of larger bolts, and then maybe like the medium, more smaller bolts or something. But for the time being, it's just bolts, and this right here is all nuts and washers, and this is where all the screws that we find are gonna go, like automotive type screws, you know what I mean? But everything. Anyhow, I also have a little can right here for all the really small stuff, and maybe tins. Do you think tins should go in here, babe? Actually, no. Yeah, this will end up getting overfilled. There's a lot of tins. Yeah. I'm thinking just really nice tins. Like,
once I get it separated.
Do you know what a really nice tin is? Like this. I already have one in there. That's a really nice tin.
Do you know how many times you're gonna go look for one and you're gonna forget about that?
No. It's gonna be sitting in there.
Okay, dokie.
That's a really nice tin.
Oh,
I like the really nice ones. Like, that's a really nice one.
So
It's all
cute.
zinc coated. Look. Oh man, look at that. It's like jewelry, baby.
Yeah.
That's a really nice tin. Oh my god, I'm gonna find. Okay, maybe the really nice 12s too. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I hear.
I'm playing. All right, I gotta go help Braden. You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Look at this guy. He's got his new wheels on his little cart. He's ready to pull the cab off. What do you gotta do next on this? The water?
Yeah.
The radiator? He's already got his radiator all mounted up back here. He didn't record none of it. None of it.
It's because I gotta take it all back apart and seal it all up. So I was just like, I'm just gonna do all this other stuff on camera.
Yeah, and plus I think Braven was just kind of just zoning out on it.
Yeah, trying to keep myself busy.
Yeah, that was shortly after everything happened with Bear. So what we've been doing is just trying to keep ourselves busy. Wow, that popped. What was the pop?
My brake.
Your brake?
Brake pedal.
Your brake pedal moved? Uh-oh. Damn, bro. Like a brand new cart. High five. Wasn't even in the camera angle either.
My hand is dizzy after that one.
The hell? Yeah, that's definitely a huge difference having those new wheels on there. Good lord.
Very nice. It rolled so nice.
Yeah, and those are solid wheels now, so now we don't have to worry about them going flat.
Maybe in the summer melting, but other than that.
Right.
I got to make the transmission cross member and then the hard lines. Those are the next two main things.
So, is this the Turbo 400?
Turbo 400, yeah.
Is that what you're gonna go with?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make it to where it bolts up at both
Yeah.
Turbo 400 and 480. So, if I want to.
So 480 sticks out further.
Yeah, it sticks out further.
So
The
you
mounting
should
pad will just be.
you should probably, if you want to do both, you should probably do the 480 first and get it to where it lines up to the 480, because you're probably gonna have to make a little piece that comes off for the 400.
Or vice versa.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying if you make it for the 400, whenever you put the 480 in here, it might be in the way.
Yeah. Well, the thing is I'm almost 100% certain I'm going with Turbo 400.
Yeah.
Just gonna run an engine braking trans brake valve body, which means I could downshift this.
Yeah.
Which if I could downshift this, that's the only thing that's stopping me from using the 400. Is just being able to downshift.
Yeah.
Because without that valve body, you can't downshift, which means I'll have to come to a complete stop to downshift into first gear.
Yeah.
And which is like,
for street driving,
yeah,
would
for
be
street driving,
annoying as shit.
Absolutely annoying.
Yeah.
The Power Glide, even the Power Glide you have, you can downshift it.
Yeah.
But the Turbo 400, you can't unless you get the valve body specifically for it.
Yeah.
So I'll have to, get that.
Well, you work at the right place.
Amen to that one.
Yes, sir. Reverse thread. I'm sitting there like, dude, how in the hell does this thing come off of here? Good lord. I was tightening it the whole time. Wow. A little bit of a difference? Just a little bit?
No. Not at all.
Definitely got my money's worth out of the old one. I got it all done, baby. And I got extra parts. I don't know who's gonna be the first one to try it, but.
Raven!
I'm just kidding.
Oh shit.
Do I let it reach max RPM or what?
Oh yeah.
Got a little bit of a death wobble to it.
It has a death wobble? Nah, bro, no death wobble.
Only when it's slowing down.
Alright. Everybody stand clear. I'm gonna let this thing get to max RPM. Oh, check out my little stand. Do you see how I did that, baby?
Ooh. Ah.
The hell?
Just staring at it for like 30 minutes.
But you didn't tell me whether you liked it or not. So I'm gonna shut it off here. You ready for this? Where are you going? Yep, it's a moving. Yeah. Look. It works. Ah! Come try it out.
The death wobble for me.
The death wobble? It don't have a death wobble. All right, so to be fair, I bought this thing secondhand a long time ago. I got this thing used, and the worst thing about it is this side right here. This was not done correctly. It had one of these on there. It had actually this one, so it had more of a coned out shape to it, and that nut that was holding it on was only on like 2 threads, bro. And it's not fine thread. They're like extremely coarse thread, like big ass thread. So there's this thing has barely been on there this whole time. So yeah, I ended up with extra parts. It's because they had 2 of these stacked on this side to center the old wire wheel, but this one didn't need it. It just needed 1 and 1. So they're pretty good. I feel confident.
Bumper said he'll try it out for us.
You're gonna try it out, Bumpers? He's got the tongue out. You gonna try it out for us, dude?
I need my safety squints.
I can't breathe like this.
Gotta check out baby's hard work.
Nuh-uh.
Oh yeah. Dang! Look at this, bro. This is gonna be sick. Like I could already tell that there's gonna be days just kind of leaning right here, like checking. Nope. 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 You'll start like a pile of nopes. You have a pile of nopes over there, you know? Nope. Oh yeah, so these are all the larger and longer bolts and stuff. And then this is all the nuts and washers.
Screws.
And that's all the screws, in which I'm going to recommend that we just go ahead and get all the
Tetanus ones out.
go ahead and get all the drywall screws out of here. We have a spot in there for drywall screws, so we'll do that later. Yeah, and bolts.
Yay.
And more room for growth. You know what I'm saying?
No.
There's room for growth. We could fit so much more in here.
No.
And then whenever you're done with it, bam! Back to Workbench. Hell
Yay.
freaking yes. I love it. What the hell?
Clean up your
Somebody
mess.
didn't clean up their mess.
It's you.
It's you. You're supposed to clean up my mess. So this is lunch. Yeah, we put steaks out last night for dinner, and then we ended up going out to eat last night to get out of the house, you know what I'm saying? And then these were just kind of, you know, we put them in the fridge. So we said, screw it, we're gonna have them for lunch today. So this is the battery that came out of the newest vehicle to the house that I know a lot of you guys have seen it sitting on it whenever it was on the trailer out back. And no, it's not something that we're necessarily hiding, so it's not like it's just something that we acquired, you know. Well, it's something that I acquired. I did not buy this thing. I didn't pay any money for it. It was just kind of given to me, you know. It was my daughter's friend who she was moving to another state, and she wasn't taking the my SD card was full, so I had to go and find an SD card that had more room in it. I don't even know where it is I left off and what it was I was saying. Anyhow, since I don't know where I left off, that Mustang. So my daughter's friend was moving to another state, reached out to my daughter, offered for her to have that car. My daughter didn't have any use for it and didn't care to fix it. So she contacted me and said, hey, that her friend was giving her a car that if I wanted it. And honestly, I was kind of like turning it down. I'm like, dude, I have enough freaking cars around here. But you know, then the day came up and she hit me up and she's like, hey, last chance. She's moving and they basically are going to give the car to a scrap yard if I don't take it. So that's the reason why we have a Mustang in the backyard. And supposedly it's the catalytic converters, the reason why it's not starting. I went and picked it up, trailered at home, and the battery was really weak. That's why I have it in there to charge it. And from there, I haven't done anything else with it. I really should have rolled the damn windows up. Because I'm sure, oh yeah, that's getting pretty messy in there. I really should have rolled the windows up. But anyhow, I'm not going to do anything with this thing today. Just let you guys know we'll probably mess with it in a future video. And then from there, if we get it running, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm kind of leaning more towards just selling it, make some money off of it to put into one of these other cars around here, right? But what I would like to do today is, we're not going to work on this thing, but I would like to get the battery out of it because it kind of hurts a little bit, this thing sitting in the backyard just kind of slowly going to shit. I mean, we painted this car, I put new headlights and everything on it. The headlights are already starting to go to shit. You know, like I want to get the EP3 kind of cleaned up. I mean, with us getting khaki running, it's kind of lit this spark inside of me. I want to get khaki running good, and I'd like to get the EP3 also running good because they're both really nice cars. This is a really nice, like, daily drivable type of car if we get it running good. Needs a clutch, possibly a battery, alternator, and I think I was having TPS issues. Yeah, oh, whoa! There's my freaking Broadway mirror. I think I just mentioned recently I couldn't find that. Anyhow, yeah, stupid ass clean interior. This is actually a really nice freaking car. I don't even know if you guys can see in here because of the sun glare, but oh, I forgot. Got to use these guys to pop the hood. Anyhow, I think I was having TPS problems with this because I don't know if you see how close the TPS is to the core support right here. I don't know if it's hitting it or what, but I know sometimes it would act up and I'd come out here and I'd just wiggle this plug and it would stop acting up, you know? But yeah, dude, this is a pretty dope car. And if I'm being honest with you, this thing, all motor, like motor to motor, I think this thing would definitely put up a damn good fight against khaki for sure. But not khaki on nitrous. Khaki on nitrous would blow this thing away. Anyhow, yeah, I want to get the battery out of it and get it charged up so that I know whether it'll take a charge, and if it doesn't, then I know that I need to get another battery so I can plan ahead for that, because I would like to make a future video on this, getting this thing pulled out. We got to get the damn clutch and everything replaced. Anyhow, the battery on this is relocated to inside of the fender well over there. So we need to get this front bumper off so I can get to the battery. Now I don't fully remember exactly how to get this bumper off of here, but I'm sure we can figure it out. I did see there's a Phillips screw over here. A self-tapper. That's how it's done, son. Nice. This bumper's always been cracked right there. It happened after I painted it. This thing really needs a new bumper. I'm not too worried about it. Nice. Oh shit. Hold it under here. What you looking at there, buddy? More spiders. All my cars have spiders living in them. There's that old dead bastard. I will say one thing about this battery on the EP3. It was on here when I got the car, this battery, no matter how many times it's gone dead, it always charged up and worked. You know what I mean? And also, I've left this car sit for a really long time and then go out there and the battery's still good. Like, for whatever reason, none of my other cars have been like that. So I don't know what kind of battery this is, but I should see. It's a freaking Duralast. Wow. I'm sure it's more than just the battery. It's probably every one of my cars have some kind of draw on them. That's what it's like whenever you own nothing but junkers, right? I shouldn't say junkers. I didn't mean that. I mean shit boxes. Yes, there's a difference between a junker and a shit box. I've never taken this battery out. It don't seem like it likes to come out. Oh my God, that's a heavy one. Good Lord. Duralast Platinum. It's a Platinum series Duralast. That's probably why. More expensive. Oh yeah. Bam. Alright, now I've already charged this one, but I charged it like a week ago. I'm really not as worried about this one as I am this one. So I'm gonna get this one on the charger. If you can't tell, I pressure washed that one. That's why it looks so damn good compared to this guy. Holy crap. I kicked my switch on the wall and this thing is still on. Good Lord. You tried to eat me! Positive. I believe this is a standard battery. I don't know if that's an AGM or gel, actually. This might be a gel battery, huh? Since it's sealed. Yeah, it's more than likely a gel. Gel, 12 volt. We'll try to charge it at 10 amps since it is at 0. It's got 2.7 volts in it. I don't know, I have to let it sit on here for a little while, see if it even takes a little bit of a charge, because a lot of times whenever they're completely dead like this, I can't get it to charge unless I like hook jumper cables from a battery with more charge over to the battery with less charge. You know, positive, positive, negative, negative, and then I'll hook the charger to this one. Because sometimes these things won't kick on unless they actually detect that there's a battery over there. So if this thing is completely dead, the charger thinks that it's just sitting like this. I'll come back to it later. Anyhow, I showed you guys how the nut and bolt section came out. Did I ever show you how the laundry room came out? Freaking not too shabby inside of here, huh? I don't know if I even showed in the video, in the beginning of this video, but like we just had a walkway right here. There was so much stuff, like Christmas decoration, like just so much stuff, bro. Now you can walk around inside of here, which is really nice. Don't mind the dirty rags. It's just kind of where they accumulate until we throw them into the washer. But yeah, it came out a lot nicer in here. I really need to do something about the lighting inside of here because it's really dark. But yeah, definitely needs some more organization, stuff like this whole toolbox in general. But for the most part, yeah, everything is a lot more organized than what it was before. Super clean! I was getting ready to pull the Suburban up in the driveway, and I realized the khaki's in the driveway. It's okay. It's okay. We'll figure it out. So the Suburban most certainly needs some attention. It's mostly just maintenance stuff, you know. Just recently used the Suburban to trailer the Blazer out. If you guys, I'm sure I put some clips in the beginning of this video. If you're wondering what that is, I had somebody actually call the Blazer out. It was a Honda GSR swapped Honda Civic. It's an EG hatch that wanted to run the Blazer. So tomorrow's video is gonna be us finally going and doing that race. So most certainly put it in the comments down below how it is you guys think that outcome is gonna come out. What side you got? You got the Blazer or do you have the Civic? I'll tell you it's a GSR hatch. It's full interior. He's on a Honda S300 and it's a freshly rebuilt engine with P30 pistons. And you know, it's got like the ACL race bearings and stuff, and it does have, I believe, a CAS LSD B16 transmission. It's on NT01 tires. Yeah, it's a pretty decent little setup, bro. It's a pretty sick ass little car. So yeah, that's gonna be in tomorrow's video. We're finally going out and making that race, but I would most certainly like to see some comments in today's video as to who it is you think is going to win, or you know, vice versa. How close do you think it's going to be? GSR swapped EG hatch full interior versus my stock LS swapped S10 Blazer, which, as you guys know, is also full interior. Full weight cars. The EG is set on K-Sport suspension. You guys know everything that's done to the Blazer, but anyhow, yeah, go ahead, throw it in the comments down below what it is you guys think the outcome's going to be. But moving on to the Suburban, one thing is I noticed the intake is loose and damn near about to fall off. Every time I pop the hood, I'm always having to slide it back on, like there and here. So I need to figure that out, get it tightened up or something, for one. For two, this thing has a power steering leak. If you guys know anything about these, this actually has it doesn't have a brake booster, it has the hydro assist. So the power steering pump is responsible for the power steering and for the power brakes. And whenever that runs low, the brakes on this thing sucks, and that freaking power steering pump makes all kinds of noise. I need to try to figure out exactly where that's leaking at. And then the coolant is leaking somewhere. This thing is leaking coolant from somewhere. I need to find that and see if it's something that we're capable of fixing, or if it's something I need to replace. Also the battery. I just got done talking about all my damn cars. They all just have some kind of draw on them. The freaking Suburban is the worst one, dude. If I don't drive this thing for like 2 days, the battery is done. Like, it's just gone. And this thing has an amplifier in it with the, you know, I had a subwoofer in it and stuff. The subwoofer's in here currently because I disconnected the amp and stuff, hoping that maybe that was the draw on the battery. Maybe the amp wasn't shutting off, but no, that didn't make any difference. This thing still goes dead, and I don't know why. I don't even know where to even begin on trying to figure out what is staying on while this thing is shut off. But anyhow, just as a simple fix, a remedy to kind of get rid of it, I do want to put one of those power cut offs, a little switch in between the positive cable on the battery, just to kind of relieve that for now. So if I know I'm not going to drive the Suburban for a couple of days, I can just pop that thing off, and then I don't have to worry about it killing my damn battery, because that's why I keep going through batteries on this, because this thing like runs them dead. And you guys know batteries don't like to stay alive whenever they go dead so often. But yeah, I also need to do an oil change. I have a lot to do on this thing. So honestly, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and call the video here. That could probably be a video all in itself, man. Just a maintenance on the Suburban day. I would also like to get a new set of headlights and a grill for this damn thing, you know, just kind of spruce it up a little bit. Future plans, body work, and maybe paint. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and call the video here, man. I think I've got enough random stuff inside of this damn video. Most certainly put it in the comments down below where you got the GSR hatch or the LS swap Blazer. Peace, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.